Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. I give it just a second for people to hop on and join us. And gonna get a couple things set up here. When you come in, tell me where you're visiting from. I'm just sharing our YouTube live here to Facebook really quick. Just give me 1 second. Alrighty. How is everybody today? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, Salt Lake City, Milwaukee, Missouri, UK. Oh, Katrina, bless your heart. Yeah, you're right up the hill from me. So we had a new fire breakout here in California, Northern California, and it's pretty close to where I live. We're not in any danger here down the hill here in Plymouth, but Katrina is up the hill, and she, if things shift and don't go right, it could be bad. So I'll be praying for you. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Really quick before we get started, I want to talk about the Creative Inspiration Calendar. Every single time I do a video, I get some emails and questions about this calendar. I am still working on putting together a page that will house all the calendars so that when you join my email list, you get access to a bunch of them. However, if you want to make sure you're getting the calendars, most up-to-date calendars, go ahead and sign up to get my emails. I email them out at the end of every month for the following month. So there is a link in the description below the video to sign up for my emails. Today we are going to make a flip card, and I'm going to show you how to make that. And then I also have a bunch of celebration cards to show you, and we're gonna get started here. FYI, I do have an August gift. It's a sampler pack of goodies. If you place an order of 50 or more using this host code at shoploveandstampin.com, then I will mail this sampler pack out to you in September. And it's got a bunch of goodies in it that are perfect for Halloween. And it's got a couple of ribbon samples, some embellishment samples, and a handmade card by me. All right, so let's get started. I'm gonna leave this right here, so if you need to jot down this host code, you can. We're going to use the Counting Sheep stamp set and the Counting Sheep dies. I think these are actually called sheep dies. Yeah. So these are free with a $50 order each. So if you put in a $100 order, you could choose both of these for free from Stampin' Up right now. Stampin' Up has an amazing offer going on with Celebration. So I wanted to really feature some of the product that is being offered, and these are freebies. So basically you place your order, it'll ask you what you want for free, and you can choose each one of these for $50. So if you just want the stamp set, put in a $50 order, you'll get my sampler pack. You can choose this one for free. And then later, maybe you want to do another $50 order some other time, you could get these for free. Celebration only goes till September 30th. All right, so that being said, we're gonna do some card making here. I've got the scalloped contour dies that I'm using for our card besides these guys over here. And we're going to use that to make our flip. Now, one thing I want to share with you that I've been talking about and I just want to keep reiterating because it's such a good deal is the best deal for your money right now is to purchase the starter kit. It is $99 plus tax. Shipping is free. And you get to choose a bundle in addition to the $125 in product that you get to choose in your kit. So it's an amazing deal. But regardless of that, even if it wasn't an amazing deal, it's the best thing to do because you save 20% on all of your orders and you get to be part of my lovely Stampers community, which is amazing. Okay, so we're going to start with a regular 5.5 by 8.5 piece of cardstock, and we're going to score at 2 1/8 inch. And if you have questions for me for the card or about joining or anything I'm talking about or anything I'm not talking about, just let me know. We're going to score at 4 1/4. So 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. And basically this is the basic scoring that you would use for a Z fold card. But before we fold it, I want to do some partial die cutting. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let me grab my, that should be okay. Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And I'm going to grab my die. And I'm going to line the die up. Now, the reason this die is handy is because it has scallops. So I'm able to get it really perfect on this 2 1/8 inch score line because I'm lining it up in between the scallops. So I'm making sure that I'm lined up at the same scallop on each side. And then I'm applying my Post-it note tape on this side of the die, because I actually only want to cut this side of the die, okay? So the way you do that is you take your cutting plate and you put it in and you line the cutting plate up with the spot that you want to cut to, okay? So it's only going to cut what's under the cutting plate. Then I'm going to pinch these together really tight and run them through the machine. And then you end up with this, okay? So it's like a little partial piece sticking out. Now we can do our folding. So we're gonna fold over once. Let me use my bone folder here. Burnish the edge. Aw, thank you, Katrina. You're so sweet. And Kathy. You guys are the best. They're my team members, a couple of team members, and then we're folding back this piece, okay? So now you can start to see where the flip comes in, right? And then I've got 2 pieces of Pattern Party Designer Series paper here. This paper is free when you place a large enough order to get Stampin' Rewards. So your order has to be 150 or more, and then you can use your Stampin' Rewards dollars towards this Designer Series paper. So we're going to, and it's a huge pack of paper, by the way. Okay, we're gonna use some glue. Get this all glued down. I definitely want to make sure I get the edges pretty well because I don't want it popping off of my frame. So now this part is a little bit like tricky. You want to line your die cut up inside the cutout, just like so. And then you also want to line it up with the edge of the die over here on this side. And then you're just going to glue it down like that. And then we're going to open it up and do the same thing on the inside. Such a simple, fun trick. And it is really, really awesome because it's so simple, but it looks complicated. And you know, that's me. I love that kind of stuff. I love I dumped it all in the crock pot and it turned out perfect type meals. In fact, I have our dinner in the crock pot right now. I was just in the mood for roast and carrots and potatoes. So that's what's in our crock pot right now, folks. Even though it's summer and that really doesn't seem like a summer food to me, it just sounded good. So, you know, that's what's happening. So look at this. So now when you open it, it flips. Isn't that cool? I just love it. Love it. So easy. So works best with dies that are asymmetrical. I still have some sticky glue. Whoo, y'all, I'm burning up. I gotta turn the air conditioner on or I'm not gonna make it. I might pass out. I hadn't turned my AC on yet today. But all of a sudden I'm standing in here and I'm like, it is hot. Okay, we're gonna set this guy aside, and this cute little die is from that Counting Sheep or Sheep Dies. Okay, so, oh, one more thing. Let's add, okay, it's funny. I just got a question the other day. Somebody said to me, I don't see demonstrators using the Stampin' Seal very often. Do you know why? They're using this. It's because I'm just gonna be honest with you. You always get honesty with me. A lot of people don't like it. Because if you put any pressure, hardly at all, like push down too hard, it jams this up. So you just have to have a really light touch and just glide it across. And I'm not somebody who has a light touch by nature, so I have to constantly remind myself, which I count as a good thing. I'm like, you know what? That's good for me to just have the little reminder. You don't have to manhandle it, Wendy. Bull in a china closet right here. You don't have to do that. You can just, you know, enjoy. Okay, so yes, Lady J Crafty says that there's other companies that sell dies that make flip cards, and she's totally right. However, the only thing about that, because Stampin' Up used to sell them, as a matter of fact, Stampin' Up used to have dies that made flip cards. If you go way back on my blog, you can see cards I made using them. Anyways, the reason I think it's fun to learn how to make them on your own is because a die set just only has so many shapes, where really the sky's the limit with if you make your own flip cards. You can use any of your dies. It doesn't really matter which ones, as long as you partial die cut, because you can always die cut a backing piece. So asymmetrical ones work great. Dies work great because they do kind of help things line up better. But you could, like, I could die cut this little sheep 2 times and stick him together over the top of this area, and it would be perfect. It would still work as a flip card. So maybe we'll do something like that at some point. Okay, these are the Stampin' blends we're using. Every time I show these, I get asked about the labels. I made these labels myself. There is a link below the video if you want to purchase the download. It's $7.95. You can print it on paper, regular paper. You can print it on label paper. Use a 3/8 inch circle punch to punch them out, or you can hand cut them out and put them on. And then this is the best tip ever. So when your pool party runs out, rather than trying to pull your sticker off and replace it, take this lid off, throw the marker away, put this lid on your new pool party. Isn't that amazing? One of my team members, I think, gave me that idea. I can't remember who it was, but I was like, okay, clearly this is why, you know, I'm not the smart person. I come up with little ideas here and there, but there's way smarter people in this world than me. So we're going to start with gray granite, and I'm just going along where there's already shading. A lot of times stamp sets will kind of already indicate to you where there should be like some shading or shadow. And so basically that's what I'm doing here, is I'm just kind of going with that. Whatever suits your fancy is perfectly fine. If you don't want to put any shading on this little humdinger, you don't have to. You could leave him completely white. I personally feel like you always have to have some shading when you are trying to make something look like white, because, well, because you just do. It just doesn't look right if you don't. I don't know. So, anyway, I'm just going around doing a little bit of shading here. And then I'm going to add Petal Pink to his face and to his arms. And I know that probably isn't an accurate color for a sheep's legs, but I don't care, because it's my card and I can do what I want, and that's how it is. But you do you. You do your colors, whatever you want to do. That's the beauty of stamping and creating. We can all do what we want to do, and it's all beautiful in the end. Okay, and then I'm going to take some light gray granite and just go into the edges of this hat, not the polka dot area. And then the polka dots, I'm using Poppy Parade, Pool Party, and Daffodil Delight. Is it smoky? Yes, it is smoky here. Today the air has cleared out a little bit, but it's because the wind blew the other way. The wind's gonna turn and blow back this way, according to what we've been seeing online. And when it does that, it's gonna push the smoke from the Caldor fire in to us, and we'll probably be covered in smoke and ash for a long time. The Caldor fire, you can look it up. It's spelled Caldor if you don't live around here and you want to see what's going on. The Caldor fire is about 35 miles from my house. So we are not in any danger, because we do live in town, and I mean, I guess you're always in some sort of danger if there's a fire around. So we're not in any immediate danger. We do have friends that are being evacuated. My husband is leaving work to go help a friend of ours today, get some of his stuff out of where it is, because it is not safe to leave it there. So yeah, so it's a little scary, but we've been through this before. During, let's see, when was it? Oh, I'm so bad with years. But during the Butte fire, which was, I think, 2015. That's when I want to say it was, but I could be off. It was really, really bad, and we actually hosted some of my friends here at my house, because the fire kept creeping closer and closer, and finally ended up at the road behind them. So they evacuated with all their animals, and they came to our house. And so it was a little unnerving. Okay. I'm just reading your guys' comments. Yeah, we should have smoke again tomorrow, Deborah. Oh yeah, Redding is horrendous right now. Redding, California is awful. The ash is just covering everything. My cousins actually just came through here on their way. They're doing a cross-country trip in their new trailer, and they came through here because they had a bit of trailer trouble, and they're from Redding. And so they were saying how bad it was when they left. They were happy they were leaving the state to go on a trip. Speaking of leaving the state, I actually started looking at properties and homes in Tennessee. because I was like, this is getting, I've always said I live in California for the weather, and that has always reigned true. However, these last couple years, we have had so much smoke from the fires that it really just robs a huge part of my summer. And I doubt we'll move. I mean, you know, it's one of those things where you just like get frustrated in an emotional moment and you're like, you know, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So, but if we did move from here, it would be to, don't freak out, Deborah. If we did move from here, it would be probably to a southern state for sure. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. Okay, so I'm stamping the "So Glad It's Your Birthday" on the inside of the card, and the "You're Amazing" on the front of the card. And I'll show you how this all kind of comes together. So on the front, it says "You're Amazing," and you open it up. "So glad it's your birthday." Isn't that cute? And you could put another little sheep here if you wanted to. Like I could color another one of these guys and stick it in here if I really wanted to step this guy up big time. But this is perfect as far as I'm concerned. I think it's adorable. Okay, so let me show you all of these celebration card ideas with the celebration products. They are amazing. Hold on, I gotta grab my brochure. Oh, all my dogs are outside and the swimming pool maintenance guy just got here. Okay, so these are all swaps, and I wanted to show them to you guys because they are so good. So I'm going to show you in the celebration brochure which each item is that we're looking at, so you know what it is. Okay, so this first card is this stamp set, but look at this. Isn't this brilliant? This was made by Lori Mueller, and it is just brilliant the way she used it. I love it. I would have never thought to use this stamp set like this. So good. Okay, this card uses the designer series paper. Where is it at? There it is. This Peaceful Prince designer series paper is so stinking cute. Let's open it. This is by Kathleen Anderson. And it opens like that. Isn't that beautiful? I love this card. Super like country. I love it. So good. Hold on one second, guys. I gotta get the dogs. Molly. Molly. Hi. Molly, come on. Molly. Molly. About 35 miles up the hill. Not right now. Yeah. Yeah, it blew up overnight. It's not good. I know. Come on, guys. I know. I totally, it's getting bad up in there. Thank you. You too. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay. So, oh, a fun fold swap. That's super fun. Okay, so this one is the one we just used, obviously. The sheep dies. So glad it's your birthday. Very cute. Who is this made by? Lori Krause. This one was made by me. I don't know if you guys remember if you watched the video where I made this. Oh, and that uses the super popular Penguin Playmates designer series paper. Okay, this one again uses 2 celebration items actually. It's using the sheepies, but then it also uses the other designer series paper, which is in here somewheres. Oh, come on. For Pete's sakes. We're gonna have it memorized by the time, there it is. This is the beautifully penned designer series paper. And this is like a gift card holder. This is by Candy Michael. Let's see. This is, see? So you like slip the gift card in under here like that. I thought this was such a genius idea. And the fact that she took the time to like cut all these out, so cute. This one uses those Summer Shadows dies right here. So it's a beautiful stamp set, and then there's dies for this in the celebration brochure. $100 order and you get the dies free. This is made by Terry Gaines. Beautiful card, Terry. This one, ooh, we're gonna make a card like this next week. This is by Rhonda Morgan. She's such a talented stamper. This is a book binding card, and we're gonna make one of these next week. Not this same pattern, but she used the DSP, and that's in the catalog. I mean, in the brochure. I always want to call it a catalog. So the Peaceful Prints, and then look at how cute is that? Say it ain't so. And then there's another creative using creative card using the designer series paper, and this is also using that stamp set we looked at in the very beginning. This one, textures and frames. So I thought that was such a clever idea to frame it all up like that. And that was by Terry Meehan, I think is how you say her name. Okay, let's look at this guy. I bet it's beautiful. This is by Amy Combs. She lives in California also. Look at this fancy pants. It opens like this, and then it opens like this, and then it opens like this. What? So many gorgeous layers of paper and cardstock. I love this card. And it is heavy. Okay, this one is just to die for with all the little friends on the front. I mean, how can you even? This is by Sandy Carlson. I love me some Sandy. She does such great swap cards. And it opens to the side, and it's just got the little strip inside. So stinking cute. This uses that Penguin Playmates designer series paper that's free when you place an order. But look what she did up here for like snow. She did these little sequins. So cute. Okay, next up, another sheep card. Hey guys, come on. Stop it, buddy. This is by Wendy Lee. She's a great stamper as well. And this opens to the side this way and then this way. Isn't that cool? I just love it. So pretty. Really rich, regal colors. I just love how she colored her sheep too. Okay, this one's super cute as well by my friend Marissa Alvarez. I love me some Marissa Alvarez. She is so sweet. And she made the cutest little card here. So, to the coolest friend ever, and she uses that designer series paper. Be cool, be chilly, be merry. So dang cute. Is it not? I love it. All right, and the last one I have to show you is another sheepy one. It says, "You're amazing." And I think it uses every single die cut except for the balloon. They've got the little fence, the clouds, the sun, and on the inside, another little sheepy sheep. So glad it's your birthday. So cute. So those are all of my Celebration swap cards. And I just think they are incredible. Everybody outdid their self, and look at the variety. I mean, that's what I think is so fun. You've got all the way from like a bright pink birthday card to a crazy fun fold with gorgeous classic Christmas colors. You've got a gift card holder. You got my little simple chicken. And yeah, just so, so, so cute. So anyway, love all of these cards. They are so cute. So proud of all the people that participated in this swap. There's nothing worse than participating in a swap and getting cards back that are not desirable to use. And we'll just leave it at that. But these are all adorable. I love them. So thank you, thank you, thank you to everybody who participated in this swap. All my little friends, my Stampin' friends. So if you are not part of the Stampin' Up family, I don't care if it's my Stampin' Up family or somebody else's, you should really consider purchasing the starter kit during celebration. If you already have a demonstrator that you use on a regular basis, hit that demonstrator up. If you need a demonstrator, I'm here for you. And you can always shop with me at shoploveandstampin.com. Use the host code when you order for August 50 or more, and you'll get this sampler pack of goodies. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you, Rose. She said, everybody give Wendy a thumbs up. Rose isn't wrong. When you interact on my YouTube videos by giving me thumbs up, sharing them, and commenting, it really helps my videos show up more for other people. And even if you can't place an order with me or buy any of my classes or events, it's a way to help me out and give me some love. So also subscribe. You know, one of the things I noticed is that only 30% of the people that watch my videos are actually subscribed to my channel. So that means I have something around 70% that watch my videos but don't subscribe. And subscribing helps me too. So if you're not subscribed, do that. There's a little button that says subscribe, click it. And there's a little bell that lets you know when I'm going live. If you click that and turn the bell on, then you'll know when I'm going live. Okay. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will be back next Tuesday, same time, same place. And this week, I am determined to get a color splash video up for you on Saturday. I also need to do some chit chat and catch up with things that have been going on, and I will catch you guys soon. Have a good one. Bye-bye.